In the past, I have sinned against the Lord deliberately in His sight, and I knew exactly what I was doing. There were plenty of nights that I will indulge in that sin on purpose without even blinking an eye because I was so in love with the sin. And that sin kept me up for many, many hours throughout the night. And I knew that I was in the wrong. I definitely knew that. And at the same time, I knew that the eyes of the Lord were upon me. But during those moments, I was more into what I was doing instead of focusing on Him and His Word. So, what's interesting to me is that when you sin deliberately, it's that type of activity, whatever it is, it could be anything. Whatever that sin is in your life, right? It's so temporary. It's not everlasting. It's not continuous. What I'm referring to is the fact that when Satan presents a desire that is attractive, that fix, that quick fix, it is what it is. It's a quick fix. It's not something that's going to remain with you because it wasn't designed to stay with you. It was just, it was presented to you so that you can take a bite out of it. And then after you finish, devouring that thing, you will have to come back for more in order to maintain that peace with that sin. You see what I mean? So, about 15, 20 minutes ago today, I was standing in my kitchen, and right now I'm home alone. The Lord, from out of the blue, it's amazing. He just revealed something to me that I was not aware of. And as soon as He revealed this information to me, that's when I decided to pull out my iPad and make this video because it is very important for me to share this with you guys. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this. The Lord was letting me know that the counterfeits of Satan don't last. They are not made to last. They are cheap alternatives, cheap replacements, cheap substitutes. They were designed specifically to keep the person hooked from time to time. You see, it's not the same type of peace that I am offering. This is the Lord saying to me, because the peace that He offers is continuous. It remains within the believer as long as the believer is still holding on to it. You see what I mean? It's like the drug dealers around the world. When they come around and they offer you a sample, they know that eventually you're going to come around and you know take a little bit more, take a little bit more, take a little bit more. That's how Satan is. He is the ultimate drug dealer within our society, and that is the type of game that he's playing. He cannot do it the way God is doing it because He is not eternal. He is not the Lord. Satan is just a cheap counterfeit, you see. He always wanted to be like the Most High, and even though He is the father of lies, there is truth in what He said. He said in the book of Isaiah that He wants to be like the Most High. Being to be like something means that you are not exactly that. You see what I'm saying? We have been created in the image of God according to Genesis chapter 1. When God said, let us make man in our image, in our likeness. That means that we have been created in His likeness, but we are not God. You see what I'm saying? And Satan knows that. That is a fact that he has to always wrestle with for the rest of his existence here on planet Earth. So, in closing, I just want to encourage those of you who are privately practicing sin within your own personal closet spaces. Let me tell you, you have to abandon the cheap counterfeits of Satan and replace those desires with the desires from the Lord. Because what he has to offer for us is a continuous pleasure that doesn't fade away like the rest of the sinful options that are circulating all around us. Those things, they are just there just for a quick fix. That's it. That's all. And they were designed like that specifically and intentionally so that you will have no choice but to return to that, you see. But let me just correct myself. We do have a choice. And that choice is the Lord Jesus Christ. Because within him contains pleasures that transcends anything that this world is offering right now. This is the Preacher Man signing out. May the Lord Yeshua Mashiach bless you all and your loved ones. And in Yeshua's holy name, I say, Amen. Peace.